Interesting.
I just want to get some feelers out with you guys. I think there's a 99% chance I'm up. What? You guys don't think so?
I feel like it's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be me and Vic.
That's what I was thinking too.
Unless you guys think otherwise.
I would think you and Vic. If I had to guess.
That's what I
Okay.
was assuming too.
Hmm?
That's what I would assume too.
I
How-
just don't know why he wouldn't put up two of the three people who voted him out.
Yeah,
Well-
that's my thing.
Hopefully TNT are in there right now trying to communicate that point. The problem is Stu and I can't go and do that
Well, of course.
because,
You're supposed to be like chill
Obvi-
with them.
yeah. So hopefully they can communicate that because you'd think like 6 people vote to evict you. Those are the numbers. Why wouldn't you stick with the numbers?
Because then
Um,
you have 2 nominees and a replacement.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But
Easy, right?
obviously the boys have been in his ear
Yeah,
a lot. They were all outside before you guys this morning for like over an hour.
of course.
So how have your conversations been with the boys and like last night and everything?
Honestly, when I only really spoke to Jen and Beth. I didn't speak to
I haven't
Ty.
talked to Ty at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like mostly smoothing over because they thought that we had like a fine relationship. So just like,
Yeah.
yeah, like this just happened last minute.
Mhm.
Like that was our combo.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
were
There's
like, how
nothing
could you lie to
about-
us all week? Like,
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing about like Kiefer's noms.
Right.
But they did tell me that I was potentially in trouble with Kiefer.
Yeah. They told. Well, I'm pretty sure they told Kiefer that you were.
gunning after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you put Kiefer and Josh on the block.
Yeah.
So Kiefer brought that up to us last night, and we said no. Like her target was always Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like all Jed said to me too is just like, oh, like Kiefer wants like our advice this week. So like he's like, just know that like if we're like okay, then like I'll try my best to like, you know, steer him away, but I can't make any promises. And I was like, oh,
Okay. So they're trying to like obviously like smooth the relationship up with you guys, or like give the impression that
Mm-hmm.
you guys are on the same page.
At least give the impression. I don't know if it's just like
Mm-hmm.
them just trying to cover their ass.
I don't assume that anything is genuine with them.
Same.
Because
Well, because Beth came in last night and she was like it was like Stu, Tina, Tara, and I in the room, and Vic, and she was just like, yeah, like Austin and Brayden are in the HOH room with us, like really trying to communicate the point that you guys were in there, and like obviously I already knew you were in there, so it's like it wasn't news to me, but like she was like doing it on purpose,
Of course,
like some sort of psychological thing.
of course.
So, I think obviously you guys need to play the part, right?
Yeah.
And like act
Yeah.
like it's all smooth.
yeah. Well, you're saying the same. Like our touch point will always be you and Kyle, just because like I feel like we're all straightforward with
Mhm.
each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
with
Ky-
them, I'm just trying to be like normal.
Well, Kyle and I feel very strong about this for.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I know you guys have still decent relationships on that side, better than we do, I think, at this point. So like,
Yeah.
you guys should definitely like play the part and like act like things are smoothed over.
I was telling Kyle that like in both of our conversations, like separately with Jed, he brought up the fact that he wanted to be like me, Brayden, Jed, Ty, and you and Kyle. He's like, oh, like strong players. Da, 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 da.
Like he hasn't brought up Beth at all. None of
They
them.
haven't brought up at all. So I'm wondering.
Jed said
maybe-
that to you guys?
Yeah. And I know that he had a similar conversation with you guys about like making it farther.
I think he would prefer to see very objective players in the jury. So here's the thing. At first I thought like Jed was going to be this crazy ringleader, but I honestly think
Perfect.
that. Shut the fucking door. But I honestly think that. I think that Jed is the most rational out of all of them.
Yeah.
I
Oh, he
agree.
is 100%.
And I really think Ty and Beth are the problem.
I agree.
But Jed does have a lot of sway, right?
Oh, of
So,
course.
Jed was just telling these two that he wants it to be Jed, Ty, and us four, like final 6 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which basically is what Jed said to us. He wants us in jury kind of thing because everybody in this room would be like objective and vote for like the best player. He doesn't want the floaters in the jury.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see what happens with the noms. I think I still go up, even though he said that.
But then at least if it's like the 4 of us among the 6 of us,
Yeah.
then we have numbers.
Also, I was saying, because I was telling Kyle that we only need 4 votes this week, and there's 3 right here.
What does
No, we need 5.
what does Ty say
We
when
need
Jed
5?
says
I
that?
haven't. I haven't
there's
spoken
8
to Ty
votes.
at all.
Oh, it's just Jed.
Well, Kiefer would break the tie, right? I don't want to rely on that.
It's just weird that they
So
say
funny.
that and then throw you under the bus and throw us under the bus.
No, I know. I don't.
So I don't know if I believe it.
Well, yeah,
completely.
because
No, I
obviously,
know.
like, we talked to Kiefer last night. He said people are saying our names. He said that somebody said your name specifically. I think you're fine. I haven't really
He
heard your
told me
name.
that people have been throwing out my name. He's
Oh,
like,
really?
I just want to let you know.
Yeah,
Maybe he's just saying it to everyone.
I don't know.
he could be saying that, but for sure, like, it was one of the 3 that tossed out your name because they're the only ones that talked before us and before Braden.
Mm-hmm. And Kiefer told me that too. He's like, just so you know, like people are throwing out Austin's name. You
Yeah.
know, they're going well. You know, 2
Yeah.
people have already put you up in this house. So
Mhm. That's what he said to us too. But I really don't think Austin, you go up at all.
I don't think so
There's
either.
part of me that thinks it's like it's those 4, and he's just trying to play it off now and like try to separate the 6.
We have to,
Probably.
or he's trying to play both sides again, which is also a likely scenario. Because Austin and Braden were just telling me that the boys have said nothing about protecting Beth in this game.
And like, I don't know if they're like baiting us to like go talk to Beth
Yeah.
and be like, Beth, like, you know, they're not talking
Mm-hmm.
at all about you. Or what? I don't know.
Okay.
Who do you guys think goes up? Ro and Vic.
Seems likely.
I think, yeah.
I was gonna try to have one last convo with Kiefer. I know that he really likes you, so maybe you could say like I don't like if he asked for your opinion, you could just be like, well, if we put you up, you could have 2 in a replacement.
True.
Honestly, it's fine if you and Vic go up. She's a 1 in 5 chance of winning veto.
Well, at the end of the day, if it's me and Vic on the block, like, that's fine with me. Like, after veto and everything. Worst case is she wins veto. Because if it's me and Vic, then I have you 3, Tina, and Tara, and that's
Exactly.
Yeah,
5. And even, I think maybe even the boys vote for me to stay in that scenario.
I would agree.
I
If
would
what,
agree as well.
if what they're saying is true.
Exactly.
So I would like to think that Vic is the target this week, even though I really like her. It has
No,
to
of
be this
course.
way. Because that's basically the only way. If it's going to be 2 of the 6, you know what I mean, or 2 of the 7.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I really thought Tina was gonna win that
So did I.
So
with her pool. I was like, fuck, she
The
has it.
seniors. She's had to have had a couple shuffleboard tournaments in her day.
When I pushed it, I was like, oh, I got a 10, easy. And then it kept sliding, and I was like, uh-huh, uh-huh. Crazy.
I was like 10, 9, 4, and like I think the majority of mine was in the 4, which I could
Oh.
see. I was just waiting
it
for
was,
her to.
buddy. It was.
Yeah, for sure it was. I just like I slid it the right distance, but like it was like slightly to the left angled, which is how I bowl too, which is fucking weird. I always like bowl to the left.
Oh. Yeah, I was
Not
just
that
like,
I'm a
like,
crazy
of course,
bowler.
Keep her to start off with a 10.
That really threw
I was like,
everything
of
off.
course, keep her to start off with a 10. Because I was like, oh, I'll go for like a 9 or like an 8. And then he hit the 10 first.
That was what was in my head. Like I was like, okay, I'm the first to go of like us. Like I'll just put like a decent
Yeah.
score, and then he got a 10. I was like, fuck.
Literally me. I was like, well, here we go.
'Cause my whole like thought was I was gonna aim for the middle of that square that had like 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm like, I'll just aim for the center of that and hope it goes to an 8 or a 9.
Mm-hmm.
But then you had to go for the 10.
You had, yeah, that's the only option you had.
Even when we had our like tiebreaker, he got a 9,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, cool.
Crazy.
Right?
No, hopefully just yeah.
Can you imagine? It's
I
like,
actually think he's waiting for like. You guys didn't drop any names to him, did you?
no.
I think he's waiting for someone to drop some names, of like Ty, Jed, and Beth.
To tell them.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, Tina and Tara hopefully are doing that to some degree.
Don't fucking kill me.
I actually peed. I thought about it last night when Tara's like, when Tina's like, we need a voice on the other side.
It should be me.
I feel like it's gonna be you,
Yeah.
Jed, Ty.
Beth
Squad.
and Tina.
Squad.
So cute.
It's so
So
funny.
cute.
Yeah, Tara's getting all paranoid again.
Really?
Well, I think Vic's going out for sure, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong.
Vic doesn't think she is.
Yeah, I don't know why.
She's just like, oh, like I think all is well. I'm
I
fine.
just don't know if she like thinks that he's gonna like feel guilty about last week's snow.
Yeah. Tara thinks it's me and Ro,
Really?
or her and Tina.
I don't.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's.
No.
If
I mean,
it,
I think I touch the block in almost any scenario.
if it's you two, We just need to pray that we all get picked to play veto.
Yeah.
Very good.
Because then we can even just like plan to throw it to one of you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That would be smart because I don't think even you guys go up as a replacement, which would be
No.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully,
You're getting back to it.
I am so
Stop.
scared.
hopefully then if that situation, like we can maybe like angle for Beth or something. That would be crazy, but or Beth.
Imagine.
Hmm?
Imagine Beth goes on 4th.
Well, it seems like Beth is kind of expendable to the boys too. Like
Oh,
even when we
100%.
had those
That
like
talk
two
where- yeah.
the talk with the boys, like, and we were like,
They said
"Who's
we
your
don't bring her up at
untouchable?" They
all.
said it's not Beth. It's like LT. So like, I really don't think they care. I think like, yeah, they're in like this
I hate
Quasi-
talking to Ty.
pseudo showmance. What?
I said I hate talking to Ty.
Me too.
Well, Ty's just like so fucking vague, man. He's just like, "Yo, it's obvious. Like, I think you know who I'm talking about."
So you're saying he was Vic?
It's like you want names out of us, but you don't ever give us any name. Well, the good thing is like 6 of our stories are the same, and one's different. So I think that's going to be enough for the boys to like try to sway Kiefer to put up Vic.
I hope.
And Kiefer already has a reason to put up Vic because
I just see Vic going up, like even though like maybe he did feel bad about last week, but like she like was targeting the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
think it's like the same thing where it's like with Austin, where it was like if you're keeping Josh, like he has openly said that he's trying to get me out of this game.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna keep Vic, so you're openly okay with her coming after me.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Keith straight up told us, he's like, I don't want to see one of you go home. So that's why I don't think both of us go up.
Mm.
Yeah, Kiefer told us that he doesn't want
Just randomly. We
he
didn't
doesn't
even
want
ask.
either of us to go home, which he really didn't need to say in the conversation. So
course.
the fact that he said it
Random.
makes me think that
Yeah.
it's like he's being
Kiefer with the
truthful in that
random
statement
one-liners.
because why would he say that otherwise?
Out of nowhere, yeah.
He didn't need to say it.
Exactly.
And I guess my thing is if he tries to backdoor me, then I'm fine. Should be.
Yeah.
I think you're fine, to be honest. But
I don't think like Tina or Tara would ever.
No.
like float your name, you mean? Tina or Tara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Like
so.
if it was like Vic, and then like let's say you came down
Mm-hmm.
and
You
he
get-
put her up.
You guys might have to tread carefully with Tina and Sarah.
What?
Like they were saying today, like Austin Braden's gonna be hanging out with them a lot lately.
I knew.
Yeah.
And we just said, that's just the game. You got to play nice with people.
Well, yeah. Like we don't think anything of it because you guys have to.
Mm.
You guys have to.
I knew they would
Yeah.
think about it. I
Yeah.
knew.
They are. So maybe I would just be conscious of them.
And
And
Vic
just
said
like
it yesterday, last night.
if they like see you
Mm.
guys hang out with them a lot. For us, it doesn't matter because we know that you guys have
Yeah.
to play the game right now, and like you guys have to hang out with them and like,
Yeah.
pretend like things are smoothed over. But I think they're getting a little conscious of it. So I would just.
I can tell Vic is.
Vic said it
Oh,
last night.
Vic said like you and Beth are best friends now, and she's.
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew that you hit her.
Yeah.
I
She said it
knew.
last night. She's like, "Oh, Braden and Beth are like best friends now."
I know. When she saw me and Beth on the couch, and she like
Yeah.
walked by and was like,
Yeah.
I was like, uh-huh.
Why is half of our squad paranoid at all times?
Yeah, I mean, like, Stu and I are not paranoid at all. Like, I think we just like
Because
see it
you
at
guys are
face value.
level-headed
Like, if we
people.
were in your position, then we would probably be doing the same thing. Like, you guys have to do it. You have to hang out with
Well,
them.
that's what I would assume you guys would do as well. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Exactly.
'Cause you
We
know
don't
that
have
you
that
guys are,
luxury,
like-
but like you
yeah.
guys do. So you guys should definitely like smooth things or like act like things are
Mhm.
smoothed over. But I think I would just be cognizant of like Tina, Tara, and Vic. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to lose them.
Of course.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
do
hope-
some damage control.
Best case scenario, Beth ends up with a block at the end of the day. That would
Stop.
be
Could you
Best case
imagine?
scenario is Kiefer. Like, you know what? 3 people voted me out and told me to my face that they were going to. And then
And
I
we're
got 2 of them
enraged
left.
Yeah.
because I was still here.
I'm just like, Kiefer, use your fucking head, bud. I think he's playing his game with a lot of emotion and not so much with his head. Like, and I think he wants like genuinely to be with a group of people, and I think he's scared of Ty and Jed.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think so
And
too.
Well, especially when they're being like so nice to him now.
yeah, well,
The
like,
thing is, too, he didn't seem scared to leave. And if I wasn't scared to leave, I would just do crazy shit. You know what I mean?
That's
True.
my thing too. Like
So
he
maybe
was
he
like
does
very
put me
at
and you
peace.
up.
mm-hmm.
Like, I'd be like, you know what?
Fuck it.
If you come for me next week, whatever.
I
You
almost
two
went home
Get
this
the fuck up there. Like, if I was a lone wolf who wasn't afraid to go home, I would just do the craziest shit I
Yeah,
could
'cause
think
why
of.
not?
Well, that means me and Ro are going up.
No.
I mean, I mean,
No.
Jed and Ty
I
would be
mean,
going
no.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if
JT.
like, do you know what I mean?
Literally, that's what I would do.
He literally told me that he's like, I was at peace with going home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, I was like fully prepared, couldn't wait to see my family. Like if I was in that position and I didn't really have anyone, I'd be like,
That's what I'm saying. Like
Let's
when people
make
like
it
leave the game
crazy.
and then like come back, like I would be like, I've already left, so I'll do whatever I want. So give like I already been the worst thing.
I would sit in my room, eat all of my snacks, so people come to me, demand information, then just do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
Literally.
Same, actually.
Like what? Dude, you've already left.
Maybe we should tell him that.
Tell him what?
Do it, just fucking make waves.
Don't say that.
Well, he's like, Austin, braid it.
The way that I would
See. And I literally look
I
at you
know
and I'm like,
Well done.
Good job.
Well done.
Me and Ro are like,
the
like,
time I think I try to convince him to make waves is in the event that Vic and I go out on block and Vic wins veto, then I would try to go to Kiefer and tell him to put up Beth.
yeah.
That would be my only play to stay, I think,
Oh my God,
because
I'd be so happy if she was gone.
me
Yeah.
too. Or Ty.
yeah,
I just think that they realized that Beth did try to Beth did plant the seed about Latoya leaving. I think they really do realize.
yeah.
She even admitted to it in
You
the
were
room.
there too when Beth brought up that Ty and Jed knew each other, right?
Yeah.
You should
Just,
casually
like,
tell the
briefly.
boys that, just very casual.
I asked.
Yeah, I
them
don't
when
really
we were
care
in
about
here.
Beth, so.
The Ty and Jed what?
Knew each other.
Did you
Oh.
tell them that too?
No, I forgot.
I,
But I
said,
wasn't-
I
You
said it
tell
to
them.
Jad. I was like, oh, like,
But then I fuck it up with Beth.
Is Beth not mad at you guys already?
No,
she's over it.
Why?
I don't
don't
know.
know.
That's why I think
It-
it's fake.
Yeah.
it's
It-
100% fake.
It is
Yeah, I
fake
think
because
she's
they
still
want
mad
you.
at
They want you to as numbers.
Just
Exactly.
or just in
That's-
case we won,
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
I almost did.
Yeah.
Before I played, Beth goes like this. She like holds my hand and like squeezes it and like rubs my leg, and I'm like,
Oh my God, Beth is so fake, man.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm like, why is Vic like thinking that we're like best friends? Like, it's very obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently in the room, like Vic was literally throwing me under the bus.
Oh,
"That's the
yeah?
thing with Vic, we have to
Yeah,
be
she was
so
like,
careful,
Brayden told me
guys."
everything you said to me about me, Beth. He told me this.
Wait,
you want me to
what?
go get Brayden right now and he'll confirm?
Who said that?
Vic.
Vic.
She's like, Brayden told me everything you said to him about me, that I was jealous about this, that I wanted to be the skip the dishes, blah, 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 that I was jealous that I didn't get the ball.
She said that to who?
To Beth,
Beth.
and all of them in the
Oh.
room.
Like,
And
we
she's like,
Oh,
do you
up
want me to
there.
go? Yeah, she's like, do you want me to go get Brayden now? He'll confirm.
Dude, she's going out for sure.
Dude,
think-
I don't think there's any way Vic doesn't go on the block. I'm 95% sure it's gonna be me and Vic.
oh my god, Vic on the block is gonna be so stressful.
I just stress because she just says anything. She'll
She
say
wants to
whatever
be
she
cool
wants.
with everyone, but like,
She'll be like, guys, we were gonna flip day one. I'll be honest. They all knew. Day one we were gonna flip.
But the thing is, like, her story's the only one that's different, and the six of us are all the same.
She's gonna get so frustrated if she says the truth, and we're like, "Well,
And they're like, Vic, what are
we
you
found out
talking
last
about?
minute." Yeah, it was last minute.
Like, you literally came into that room. We were all there.
The only shitty thing is, like, if this happens, like, veto happens, nothing changes, Vic and I are on the block at the end of the day, she might, like, call this house meeting and try to, like,
Same.
because at this point she's going home, but she might try to call a house meeting and, like, expose that we all knew about it before to try to get me out.
Yeah.
But at that point, we got to drop her, unfortunately, because
Mm.
I genuinely like Vic, and I really like.
But I don't think she would. Only
I don't think she would either.
because
Yeah.
the boys don't want to work with her. Like, they don't.
Yeah.
And like, she was even asking us last night. She's
Yeah.
like, think there's something I could say to like smooth things over with them?
Yeah.
And like, there's not.
No.
You literally told them to the rest you were gonna put them up.
I'm pretty sure she goes out.
And like, so if she tries to expose all of us, then who does she have in this game?
Mm-hmm.
Because the boys aren't gonna want to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't want to work with her then. Be like, you just expose everything.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Vic and you.
Which is fine. I've done it, been there, done that. I don't fucking care.
Every chess game needs a pawn.
Put me up, bruh.
Not every chess game needs a pawn.
look at how far we've come.
I was just saying that to Tina this morning. I was just like, when the archery competition was going on, like I was like, I don't know where Beth and Austin stand, and now we have like such a good relationship. I was just like, oh.
No, at that time I was like, man, like, you know, if I don't win, hopefully like Brayden or Beth or like
Yeah.
Jed win.
Yeah.
How much that's opposite now.
Oh yeah. So much can happen over the course of a week.
Yeah.
Honestly, the near flip probably brought us closer together than anything,
Yeah.
Mm.
which is good.
But yeah, if you want to bring up that Jed Ty knowing each other thing, I don't think they'll really believe it from me.
Oh, true.
I think they'll only believe it from you.
Oh, for sure, not for me.
I mentioned it to him when he was in
Oh, you
here.
did?
To Jed?
I was like, yeah, do you and Jed like know each other, or do you and Ty like know each other?
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, like I'm pretty sure like someone like was saying that you guys had like that you guys were close like outside the house.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
And he was like, no. He's like, we played like basketball like